What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Satisfactory. Haven't touched this game in a while, but today I'm going to show an updated version of the refined power mod of how to build a particle plant. So we're going to go through that. We're going to see what the changes they made. Not really what they did, what they didn't. But yeah, I do stream this now and then, but this is the start of a megabase that I'm building slowly, and my little feeder plants. But over here we got everything we need. You need one input of water. And I do have the teleporter mod in just to make my life easier right now. But at the start of it, you're going to need a hunt for element. Now, they did change some locations. Like before, the two element nodes were out here in the field, like right down there. They changed it. Now they're down a little farther, and they're actually underground. And I will show the locations for those right now. Okay, first one. Got the big arches there. Over there where I just was. There is an entrance over here. You get to where the coal is. But that leads out there. But you come down here. So you're going to need a gas mask for this one. They come through here, and the developers put them under here. Right now they are a little glitched. As you can see, it says it's invalid. So you are going to have to take care and every time, it's kind of like a SAM node. Every time you start up the game, these are going to be turned off. But if you take it off, put it back down, off she goes. Do this and that. So I have a buffer here. So when I'm online, you might want to do one or two of these if you're not going to be in the vicinity. But we're going to head off to the next one. Next stop. Next on the list, I'm going to try to go in a circle right around the map. Anyway, over there you see the arch, the wind turbines, base is over there. But you come here, should have kind of waited for daytime, but it's a lot easier to spot in the dark, as you can see. And the last time I did this, these are all impure nodes. Well, they changed that. That is a pure element node, and the other one is down here through the bushes. If I can, make some room is an understatement. Ah, yeah, stupid spiders. Hate spiders. See, impure. So they put the pure node up on top, but that is the location of these here. On to the next one. Next node on this list, giant waterfalls, archway. Other ones are over there. There is my in progress megabase and the examples. There's a new water node of the new pressurized system that they added. These Yeah, that's in a pretty good that's a pretty spicy location, if I do say so myself. Before you fall off into the void. Is it impure? Yeah, you can tell it's not really supposed to be there because it's not even touching. But I know there used to be two in the cave. Like where the uranium is. Used to be. Is the question. Used to be. There might well still be. Oh, look where they put that one. Huh. This is pretty close. Introducing the same one. Big waterfalls again. Big pit of Odeth. Normal. Next one. Well, it's right down there and over there. The infamous cave. I hate this cave. Come here, freaks. Oh, sorry, that's eight-legged freaks. There they are. Stupid spiders. Cave with the uranium. Right on the other side. 3 of them. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, I had to do that, sorry. What do we got here? Impure, impure, and an impure. I hope they pick a better spot for that. Like, spread them out a little bit. In future updates. That is pretty lame placing. Alright. Again, infamous uranium spider cave. Off to the next one. Red forest is there. In this, right when this river curves, you'll see two pulses on the map. And where they are, I'm just going to do a free fall and hopefully not die. The exit of the uranium spider cave is over there. Follow the river, and they actually put them under the water. 2 normal nodes. Pretty fancy. I like it. That was a really bad throw. But on to the next one. Is up here on the edge of the map. It's going to be a little bit out of order because I found this as on my way back over. That is sweet texturing their wild card. Anyway, you got a normal one up here on this rock that doesn't quite fit. Hopefully they fix it. And there should be 2 more over here somewhere. Yes. And the next two, maybe the last two, I don't know. Definitely going to be the last two I include in this video. Pretty long enough. But anyway, right down here in this trench, you got the nitrogen gas pretty much right in this canal here. Right in this, just two right down there. Not sure the qualities, but you get the picture. There. And the last one I'm going to include, because I think this is the last one, this valley in the northern forest, where the geothermals and there's a couple drop zones. If you scoot down, work up this canyon, directly right across from where the geothermal node is. Now, at the time of this release, be cautious. The next update is going to change the lookout of the forest. So, cautious building here. I don't know how much is going to be changed, if it's going to affect that much. But, yep, they put one node here and one node in the waterfall. To impure. And don't forget about the power slug behind the wall. Okay. And that is going to be it. And I'll send you back to past Erie and finish on with the rest of the tour and the explanation. First one you need is a refiner. You need sulfuric acid and element coming into it, which I have a bottle coming in packaged through the transporter mod, which is a fantastic mod. Yes, it makes stuff instantaneously teleport across the map, but it's decently expensive. And it saves on frame rate because you're not loading in belts that are going 110 miles an hour constantly. You don't have to spaghettify belts all across the map. I don't use them too much because I'm trying to keep this world pure, that if an update happens, I'll crash. But anyway, sulfuric acid's coming in to here, along with Velvet, and gives you refined. You shoot that into another refiner with uranium. So you gotta go Red Forest, the new node that they put on top of the mountain that's over here. You're gonna need it. You gotta get some spiciness. That makes unfiltered deuterium. Doesn't have an icon right now, which feeds into a blender to actually incorporate, instead of it going back into a refinery again, they actually incorporated the blender. But the weird thing, I don't know why they chose to use packaged water when it has a port on it. Like, they didn't change the recipe, but they changed the unit. Maybe in a future update. And then this, I have the plastic just being recycled back into my base on the other side of the map. But that makes your liquid deuterium. This stuff is radioactive, so be cautious around it. You feed that into a refiner. We're going back to refiners. With that, with an advanced reactor casing. Reactor casings are pretty simple to make in a assembler with quartz and heavy modular frames. They're really, like, this is kind of on its own, but that's not really that expensive, and that's with it being overclocked. If you get into a refiner, it gives you advanced reactor core. Now, cool thing about reactor, thank you, autosave. reactor cores compared to the nuclear rods. Let's see if I can get away from this here. Yeah. This isn't radioactive. It's not radioactive. And you can put them in vehicles. You can still put them in vehicles, I think. Now I'm curious if I'm going to eat my words there. Anywho. So we have those two. You could put them into a small one. Now you need 100 to get the thing to fire. You need 100. But the little tiny microreactors give you 1,000 watts. A gigawatt. It gives you 1,000 megawatts, which is pretty powerful. Doesn't put off radiation. All you need is the fuel rod. That's all you need, which is really nice. This beast behind me here requires an extra step. It requires reactor coolant. This is where the water comes in. You have your water feeding into yet another refiner with coolant powder. Coolant powder is made in a manufacturer that is limestone, coal, and bauxite mixture. Gives you, at the present moment, this gives me 150 per minute. You don't have to overclock it. It gives you 100. This requires 100. You don't have to overclock any of this stuff. The numbers kind of really balance out, but I wanted to not wait to show off both reactors, which gives you cloudy. You just shove it through a refiner. That's it. No other way. There's no waste. There's no extra steps. And it gives you reactor coolant, which is the super green stuff, and you feed it into there. Now, fire this one up. And it starts it online. Don't need the particles. I mean the sound. It's such an amazing animation that they gave this thing. So good. And as the chamber's pressure goes up, still cold on the coolant level. Not everything. I don't think this works 100%, but like it changes color. And we have the ARC reactor. Sorry, ARC reactor. Kept calling it a particle reactor. Same thing. But once this gets up to speed, this is my current setup. I have a fuel power field, a fuel burner plant, and over there I have 4 nuclear setups going with 2 particle accelerators. If you want me to show up that setup, I will make a separate video, or I will do it in a live stream. But yep, that's what I got going over there. That's where the bulk of my power comes from. I am using a bunch of the water turbines all over the map. Like these wind turbines I have over here only feed the element. That's it. But are you up to scuff yet? Running? Yep. Coolant level's good. Everything's good. You are chucking away. That is... I could stare at that all day. Now, are you going to be glitched out again? 5,000. This on its own produces 5,000. It produces what 2 nuke plants do. With nothing to deal with, waste-wise. Yeah, you get a little spicy with the deuterium and the uranium, blah blah, and that's amazing. No waste, which is actually true because this form of energy would be non-wasteful in IRL. But yeah, and if we have, maybe we have enough to fire this one up. Nope, only 41. You need at least 50 or more to turn it online. But yeah, that is going to be it for the instructions of how to do the ARC reactor in the refined storage mod. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and definitely going to get back into Satisfactory a little bit. Probably just be a live stream device, but it's going to be good. Alright, again, thank you, and catch you all on the next one. Later.